Glorious evening, everyone. This is Shelly Paris Williams, your holistic lifestyle and coach, well-being warrior, and sister in infinite possibilities. It's a little after 10, and it's time to wrap this baby up, but I wanted to be sure that I came and showed my face. Well, second week of 6 a.m.s, and I am, not that morning person. But when the buzzer goes off, automatically in my mind, I am reminded of that commercial when I was growing up. Time to make the donuts. But in my case, I say time to make the haymakers. Shout out to Cruz Boxing Academy, Coach Ray Torres, helping me to make those haymakers. Just want to leave you with a quote this evening. Be fearless, follow your bliss, wherever it leads. Take a chance, embrace the possibilities, find your voice, live out loud. Today is the day. And that is the cover of a journal that I walk around with. And this past few months here, I got back into writing in my journal. Imagine, I've been writing for as long as I could remember. I was that child that would write letters to my mom to get out of trouble, and writing was just second nature to me. It just came so effortlessly and easy. And I think about my teacher in the 4th grade, Mrs. Kelly, one of my favorites. And she was the one who actually introduced me to the power of my voice. She is the one that let me know that my voice had value and that it was important. And I can still recall the days in class when we would actually, it was something that we had to do, write in our journals daily. And somehow my journal writing turned into story time. I just naturally was able to develop stories, and I would have the children gathered around my desk. I've always had a very vivid imagination. And it was something, when you're gifted and something comes easy, oftentimes you will take it for granted. So it wasn't until many, many years that I eventually did get to write the book that I had always talked about one day writing. In the Eyes of Truth, it is something that you can actually order online at Amazon.com. It was such a beautiful feeling to, give birth to that project and to hold it in my hand. And I never thought that there was anything that could top that feeling again. But with my company at the time, Infinite Possibilities Publishing Group, when I was able to help other authors achieve their baby and to hold it in their hand, wow, that was amazing. That's when you get to realize and understand that the gifts that God gives you, it's not just for you. It's so much bigger than you. And it's about coming into this world, living life to the fullest, so that when you die empty. We always hear about the cemetery is filled with, lost dreams and stories never told and songs never sung and dances never choreographed, and how rich the cemetery is with all those lost dreams and hopes. And for me, this summer, these past few months, I have realized that, life happens and we can fall asleep. But when you get awakened to your life again and you catch a glimpse of the infinite possibilities, you realize that you no longer can go back to sleep or the way life was, you then become adamant and committed to remaining awake. And not only staying awake for yourself, but also recognizing all of those other people that may have fallen asleep and need to be reminded of the greatness within them, about the stories that they have to come tell, the songs that they have to sing, the dances that they have to dance. So I thank Mrs. Kelly, for giving me the first introduction to the importance of my voice and speaking it out. And now I am doing that with Grow and Glow Together, encouraging our sisters to speak their truth, to own their authentic awesomeness. And I also have the responsibility with my two little ones. They're 7 and 8 now, just had birthdays. And, especially for my son, he is so sensitive and tender-hearted. And I see him, he loves his big sister and he emulates her. And, everything that she says, he's, at her beck and call and, hanging on to every word. And I always have to remind him, find your voice, son. Speak your voice, son. I want him to know the power and the strength in his voice so that he does not live life as an echo. So have a wonderful evening and just think about that. The power of your voice, and choosing on this day and all the days to come to no longer walk through this life as an echo, but to live life out loud, live, and in color. Again, this is Shelly Paris Williams, your holistic lifestyle coach, well-being warrior, and sister in infinite possibilities. Check us out in lifeconnection.com, growandglowtogether.com. We're on Facebook and Twitter. Peace, love, light, and aliveness. Ciao.